Hey everybody, it's Amy from amydeneweightloss.com, and let's talk today about these vials. So a lot of you have already read that Eli Lilly and their second quarter report. You can go to Google, you can search Eli Lilly vials, it will definitely come up, but they said that there's Zepbound vials in the coming weeks. So this could come anytime. They're going to have the Zepbound 2.5 and the 5.0 in vials. Okay, what does that mean? Talk to me, Amy, like I'm a kindergartner. What it means is there's going to be glass and they're see-through and there's a little bit of liquid in them. And you take your syringe, which is also known as like a shot, and you put in the needle and you draw it out and then you inject it. I want to tell you not to worry if this is something you have not done before, if this is new to you, because with unfamiliarity can bring some apprehension. With experience brings peace. I have actually done this before. I have given myself a shot in the last year with a syringe, and I think I was like a lot of you who have never tried it before. It made me feel uncomfortable and nervous and uneasy, but let me tell you the number one thing. Well, the number two is that I really needed the medicine, and that'll make you be like, don't even count to three, Amy, just do it. But I'll tell you one, why I think everybody listening that ends up doing it is going to be fine and come back with really positive feedback. But the number one reason that I was like, I can do this and it's going to be okay, is because of the feedback that I read online. As you know, it was almost 2 years ago that I started Mounjaro. I lost 70 pounds and I've kept it off about 15 months. And so I have been reading about Mounjaro and Zepbound and Wegovy, Ozempic, those of you who are on compounded medicines, tirzepatide or semaglutide. There's a lot of awesome reading out there. It's what's kept me going on these videos. I have over 200 over on the website. It's just such a fascinating and awesome topic as we regain our lives and our futures. But as I was reading, people were talking about giving themselves a shot. A lot of you who are on the compounded medicines have been doing this, some of you for well over a year. And I did not find one person. I can show you 100 people who said, yeah, I wasn't really excited about it, hadn't done it before, and it was no problem at all. Yeah, this was new to me. I didn't have experience and it wasn't bad at all. A lot of people said, I prefer it. And guess what, y'all? I prefer it. I prefer it. And the reasons why they preferred it is the reasons why I prefer it. I have done it about 10 times. It has never stung. Because with the injector pen, what they were sharing is that the injector pen is like, y'all all know, you know, it's like you unlock it and then take the top off, put it against your skin, click, shh, click. It goes in you pretty quickly. And I absolutely love the injector pen. I mean, it can't go wrong. It's great technology. For a lot of us who had no experiences at all with shots, I was like, hey, I can do this. It's all in one easy to use pen, but you don't get to choose how fast or slow the medicine goes in you. And when everyone online talked about just this repeated message of you get to decide how slowly it goes in you, it's the truth. It's the truth. I cannot, most of the time, I can't even feel the syringe sticking me. And then I slowly put the medicine in. And I just wanted to let y'all know that as Zepbound is coming out in vials, it's going to mean great things for the supply and demand. So that makes it exciting. But I wanted to talk about a couple other things. But first of all, John is on Zepbound. It's covered under his insurance. That's amazing. And congrats to him. And for so many of you who are sharing that your insurance is coming around or your appeals are being approved. And a lot of you are finding these drugs being covered, which is the best. And I'm so happy for you. I am not in that camp yet. But John did start on Zepbound as that has been covered by his insurance. And so I'm going to encourage him to come on here and show us exactly, like, let's all do it together, because vials are brand new for a lot of people. But I also wanted to share a couple of what I thought people had some really cool ideas online. First of all, why are they just doing the 2.5 and the 5.0? Why not the 10 or the 15? Because probably you get to decide how much you want to draw out. And the syringes are very easy to work and they're very easy to read. And you determine how much of the medicine goes into the shot in your hand. And by the way, over on the website on resources, they have made auto injector pens for vials. So you can kind of put any medicine into any liquid medicine that you inject subcutaneously, like right underneath your skin, and you can put it in these auto inject pens that are almost like generic. You can put any medicine in them. So I'm glad I remember that. But you get to decide how much you draw out. So they could really lose some money. This is my thinking. If they had, like for me, I'm on the 5.0. Yeah, I'll just buy the 15.0 and then I have 3 doses. I hope you see where I'm going there. I think that Zepbound is just the beginning. I know that there are other countries that Eli Lilly has been producing vials, and that is how they are prescribing the drug. In fact, some of you, Dave recently mentioned that when he goes to his pharmacy, if he gets online and just, picks what he wants, right there on the list is vials. Right there on the list of one of our most popular pharmacies here in the US. And so it is prevalent and people are doing it overseas. Plenty other countries have been doing it, and we have been hoping and looking forward to it coming to the US. So this is really good news. Okay, well, as usual, I wanted to talk about other things in life, but that's all we have time for today. If you have any questions about the vials or the Zepbound or the syringes, there are many people on our channel who have already been using them or are more familiar with them. We would love to hear your questions. And then if any of you want to chime in, help people better understand this kind of new regimen, new way of getting our shots, we would really appreciate it from those of you that have experience. Okay, everybody, that's been our video for today. Have a great one.